Hello, hello, hello. Welcome your beautiful faces back to the Bros Got Game channel, and welcome to the FIFA 21 Manchester United career mode. And who else but me to manage it? Your boy Sonny, and we don't start with anything less than legendary difficulty. I know you're thinking, Sonny, why don't you start with ultimate difficulty, okay? But I don't want to be one of those guys who just lose 10-0 within their first 3 games and then we're 30-0 down when it comes to goal difference in the preseason tournament, okay? It's just not going to happen. And when it comes to Champions League football, we've got one of the biggest, baddest groups in the group stage of the Champions League football this year, with Paris Saint-Germain, RB Leipzig and Besiktas. But let's not forget Rafael de Silva, the Manchester United right back legend, plays for Besiktas. I don't know how you say it, just don't slate me, alright? I'm sorry to every Turkish fan in the world for saying it like that. Anyway, moving on, we got financial takeover. We could be 500 millionaires, but no, that's just cheating, alright? Moving on to another thing, we could be loose with the strictness and we could just get easy deals over the line, but no, that's just cheating. We're going with strict. We don't want any international job offers. The transfer window, I was thinking we could enable it, but then I went ahead and disabled it because I felt like we wanted a realistic career mode, and we've got Cavani, we've got Telles, etc. We've got all the signings in this very career mode, and as much as I want to sign the Sanchos and the Upper Mecanos, I want to keep it as realistic as possible, and Manchester United's transfer window has ended as of yet, alright? But January isn't far away, so we will be signing players in January. Moving on, preseason tournament, European Shield. And there's your boy Sonny, Manchester United manager. Big things to come. Now let's just make this a little bit more realistic. 150 odd million for Manchester United, you're crazy. Net spend of 80 million. Youth Academy though looks stacked, alright? We've got ourselves only 6 players, but it's better than nothing. We've got 6 players out there, some of them with very good potential as well. I can see the potential in maybe improving them as well, so that looks good. And I wanted to move on to the objectives. Now this is just crazy because they want us to reach the final of the Champions League after just scraping through to get into a Champions League qualifying position. Brand exposure I expect to be crucial for Manchester United, because right now we are exactly that, a brand, alright? We're not a football club, we're looking like a business, a brand, and that is critical to them, and we kind of expected that to be critical to them. Continental access, they want us to go ahead and reach the final, we already knew that. Domestic Cup, they want us to reach the final of the FA Cup as well and qualify for the Champions League when it comes to the Premier League. Now I can do the Champions League qualification, win the FA Cup, win the Champions League, not so sure about, and we've got a low priority financial thing there as well. But don't worry about that. Meet the squad, meet the team. These are the boys that are going to go ahead and drag us into the Champions League final, drag us into the FA Cup final. That is, if we can actually reach what Manchester United want of us. And if we don't, what happens to us? Do we get sacked? Do we move down to a lower league? What happens to us? I don't know. But what I do know is Manchester United and me as the manager are going to try our hardest to bring us back to those glory days. So I have to act as a board of director, alright? Because we haven't got one. I have to manage the squad as I would as the board of director. I've got to put all those contracts out there, something that Manchester United should be doing right now, and I'm out here doing it for them. I'm signing all the young players to long-term contracts. I'm not giving all the older players contracts. Why do Manchester United do this? We go ahead and sign the older players for longer term contracts, and then it's harder to get rid of them. Why are we doing this? I feel like I'm telling a child at the playground not to run into the road. Development plans, I want McTominay to be able to play centre mid because he's a box-to-box player. We want Martial playing on the left wing, Rashford playing on the right, and also we've got a right-footed left back who can now play right back. Centre back, DM, winger and full back, find me one. And as we move forward, we've got ourselves a little training session with the lads. They go ahead and put out a good performance, and one comes back. Mr. Marcus Rashford himself just welcomes me to the club. I say, you know what, it's hard work from here on in as we move into our first game of the preseason, our first game in the FIFA 21 Manchester United career mode, and we're playing against Ajax at the Signal Iduna Park, Borussia Dortmund's park. They've been putting this on instead of giving us Sancho, but we can't be worrying about Sancho right now. We've got a game to play. We've got Ajax to defend against. As Traore plays it forward into Martinez. What a save from my boy David De Gea, and it doesn't stop there. They just keep powering through my defense. Another chance for Traore, another save for David De Gea, and it comes through again to Traore on that right hand side. He gets another chance against David De Gea, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. Form is temporary, class is permanent, and he's showing his class right now. Another save to his right hand side, and hopefully they just go ahead and get back in their own half now, alright? Get out of here, mate. Move away from me. Look at them, they're running away from us, and they should be, as Matic comes through the middle of the park, plays that beautiful ball over the top into Anthony Martial. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and yes, I sweat the ball, alright? A lot of you are going to be on my back about sweating the ball there, but Marcus Rashford was in a better position to make sure we scored the goal. 1-0 Manchester United. We got another chance here with Anthony Martial. Plays it off to Bruno Fernandes. Back into Anthony Martial. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper once again. Am I going to sweat it? And nope. I put it in at the near post, put it into the left-hand side of the goalkeeper, and guess what? It's a goal. It's 2-0 Manchester United. He points to the sky. What he meant is Sonny's up there because Sonny's calling this game as it should be. 2-0 Manchester United. Ball over the top once again to the right-hand side this time. And yes, it's got to be done. The goalkeeper comes towards me, literally giving me no choice but to sweat the ball, okay? I'm sorry, but it has to happen. And look, Bruno's dancing, and if you tell me that you're not happy at the sight of seeing Bruno Fernandes dancing, then you're lying. And Donny van de Beek with a chance, and I know, okay? Before everybody goes in the comments and says, hey, Sonny, that goal was absolute BS. What the hell was going on with Donny van de Beek? I gave you a replay because I wanted to show you that that header was BS. I saw his angle. It didn't make sense, okay? It's a goal, though, and it stands 4-0 to Manchester United. Paul Pogba wants to get in on the action. He comes forward. Is he going to score? Of course he is. He's Paul bloody Pogba, one of the most OP players, in my opinion, in this game, by the way, all right? He's showing what's happened to the result. He's showing what's happened to the game. It's literally a dead game. There's no point playing. It's over. It's the full-time whistle, and it does end 5-0 Manchester United against Donny van de Beek's old club Ajax, and he got himself a goal. Now I wanted to try this out. It's a simulation process that they put into FIFA 21, and we've got Marseille to play against. But not only Marseille, they've got some very good players. But I wanted to show you guys this so you can see how exactly it works. It's kind of like a football manager kind of process, but it doesn't show highlights when they score or when they miss, and I liked it. All right, we score again, and then they come back and they score, and then I got scared and I went into the match because, you know, man can't be losing. But it nearly went pear-shaped as they had the first opportunity as I got into the game, and David De Gea pulled off a great save. But then I had an opportunity. In fact, I had 2 opportunities and 2 massive saves from the goalkeeper. In fact, I had 3. Nope, I had 4 opportunities. Nemanja Matic getting the last one right there, right in front of goal to make it 3-1. But it only took 4 opportunities and a 5th to make it 3-1 with a Paul Pogba header. He was literally left on himself in the middle of the box. I was like, I'll take that. And he was like, I'll take a cup of tea. And that's what he's done. Had himself a cup of tea in the middle of the stadium. Forgot about that one though. They actually brought themselves to score another goal with literally 5 minutes to go. And like I said, Calamitous defending from me. I'm going to concede goals. All I can do is outscore them. And that's what we done. 3-2. I literally didn't change anything. We still won by 1 goal. And I think this is new. Pogba actually scored the goal that seals the defeat, as it says there. But they've actually used a screenshot from the actual goal. I wanted to put that in there so you guys could see it. Thought it was pretty good. And we've got ourselves a training session, and hopefully this training session goes well for the second team. And as you can see from the first team going into the next game against Levante, it does go well for Daniel James, Lingard. We've got other players out there too. I do want to give a lot of the players a chance in this squad because you never know, if they play well, they could be playing our first Premier League game against Crystal Palace. Let's go win this, boys. Juan Mata on the ball. He's got options left and right, but he's going to go ahead and opt for Edinson Cavani through the middle, who slots it past the goalkeeper on the inside of the left-hand side and puts it in beautifully, by the way, from the prolific striker. Hopefully he gets more of those. You know, one-on-one with the goalkeepers, he tends to put them in. Daniel James on the left-hand side is going to go ahead and loop one in towards Edinson. He's one-on-one again. Somehow the goalkeeper saved that. I don't know how he has, but he has. But give Cavani a second opportunity and he will take that, his second opportunity. He makes it 2-0 Manchester United against Levante with a lovely curled shot into the top right corner. Lingard trying to drag him down. Nobody can drag him down right now. They get themselves a chance, and I've told you this before, I'm bad at defending. 1 tackle, coming again. 2 tackle. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and slide in. Still missing, boys. He comes off the post. They go ahead and score their goal. He runs off celebrating, but guess what? He's offside. Ha! Take that one, mate. Anyway, back to the game. We've got Manchester United trying to defend again, and as you know, I can't defend. They go straight through me like a hot knife through butter, and it's put into the back of the net on the left-hand side of, I think, Dean Henderson in goal for this game, and it's one goal back for Levante. It's 2-1. It could be 2-2 as they get through again. Bad defending from me, and guess what? It is 2-2. I'm just too bad at defending. How am I going to improve this? I'm literally one of the worst defenders that you probably will see on FIFA 21. I just jockey until I have have the chance to tackle, and I never do have the chance to tackle, and then they go ahead and score, or I just put in loads of tackles and I miss all of them and they go ahead and score. I literally can't defend. The only way I'm going to win right now is by outscoring my opponent, and that's what I've been doing for the last few games. Hopefully I can keep it going, but that time we drew 2-2. A little bit of money in the kitty. Brandon Williams can now be a right back. Brandon Williams is now a right back, and we move Lille in the semi-finals of the European Shield, and we're going to go ahead and quick sim it because I wanted to see what that looked like too, and it just gives us a quick result basically. 3-2 to Manchester United. 2 Alex Telles goals and a Harry Maguire goal puts us through to the final of the European Shield. Time to get your sharpness ready, boys. All right, get yourself some goals in training. That's exactly what we did. We built the sharpness, we built the fitness, and now we're ready for the final in the European Shield against a very good side in Bayer Leverkusen. We are here to win. We are here to destroy. We are here to claim our rightful throne, our rightful trophy, and there it is, the one, the only. Mate, it's a preseason tournament. First opportunity comes for them though, right side, and as you can see, my defense has literally fell apart again. They come through, and that's the sweeper keeper that we are training into David De Gea. He's going to become a sweeper keeper. You're going to call him David De Neuer soon, all right? As they come forward again, get themselves an opportunity, and he's back with that masterclass. I told you before, form is temporary, class is permanent, and that is what David De Gea is showing. We get it down the right-hand side, we get it into the middle, and it's the first goal of the game, first goal of the final. It comes Manchester United's way, and it's only 14 minutes into the game, and it's another player who's showing that form is temporary, class is permanent, and it's Edinson Cavani who gets the first goal. However, they come back and then get themselves a goal too. It's now 1-1, and let's not forget Bayer Leverkusen are looking sharp as well. They had a chance early on in the game. However, let's not get it twisted. It's my defending which is gifting goals, and once again I've gifted another goal. It's 2-1 to Bayer Leverkusen. However, we have got another half of football, so that did give me a little bit of confidence. I want to go and get this win. As you can see, we're going out there with a little bit of authority, a little bit of ruthlessness as we play the ball into the center. We go for the shot, and it's a big goal once again from my boy Edinson Cavani, making himself big, making himself strong up there for Manchester United, and puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-2. And you could go ahead and do it. Hashtag that comeback as we make it through once again, and that's a huge save though from the Leno replacement goalkeeper at Bayer Leverkusen. But we weren't going to sit down, we weren't going to take this lightly. We play it out to the left hand side. It's Edinson Cavani. Is he going to get himself an assist and a goal? Are we going to get an assist there? No, we get the goal with Anthony Martial. Some would have sweated it to Donny van de Beek, who was waiting for it, calling for it, screaming for it, but Anthony Martial had one sight, and that was his sight set on goal to put that into the back of the net to make it 3-2. And we had ourselves another chance as it comes from the left hand side for Paul Pogba, and somehow we don't put that into the back of the net to make it 4-2 and put this game to bed. And now they're going to get a chance right at the end of the game. It is now the 90th minute, and as you can see, my calamitous defending does not allow me to win the ball. They get it into the middle, I run literally straight past him and allow him to turn and shoot, and it's 3-3, and they've scored 15 seconds, by the way, after the full-time whistle should have been blown. But I can't blame that. It's my defending. My defending is so bad. We need to start improving it. Full-time whistle blows. It's a penalty shootout. Paul Pogba goes on his little slow run-up that's going to take very, very long. All right, Pogba, when you're ready. And he's missed it. He's taken literally 50 seconds to run up just to miss it. Now David De Gea's got to save it, and he does just that. We're back on, boys. It's 0-0 on the penalties. Both teams have missed a penalty. Now I've got to put myself on blast here because I'm literally so bad at penalties that I've got to put the marker on, and I still managed to hit the post with our second penalty. And it looks like we're actually going to lose this final as they come in with their second penalty. And guess what? David De Gea back again to show his class, boys. I told you before, I'll tell you again. Form is temporary, class is permanent, and we've scored ourselves a goal now. Finally, the penalties can start kicking off as we got our first goal. Are they going to get their first goal? Somehow that creeps in. Yep, we went the right way, but it's bounced in off the bar. What a beautiful penalty from their player. Anthony Martial scored the goal for us right at the end. He scored again from the penalty spot. They've got themselves to put it in. Demirbay puts it in to the right hand side, and David De Gea guesses right, boys. If we go ahead and score this, it's over for Bayer Leverkusen. It's starting for Manchester United. We win the preseason tournament. I go straight down the middle, and we go ahead and pick up that preseason tournament trophy, boys. And it's Mason Greenwood, who needs a new face, by the way, EA, but he's put it into the back of the net for the last penalty of the penalty shootout. Lots of pressure, and he's just took it with his cool left foot. You can make him right-footed, left-footed, it doesn't matter. He puts it into the back of the net, and Manchester United will be lifting the pre-season tournament trophy, the European Shield, and it's Marcus Rashford who's going to go ahead and lift it. Here he is, the young Mancunian, lifts it into the air. The captain, our captain of our club, Marcus Rashford, has lifted the European Shield at Manchester United under the management of Sonny. And it's the European Shield, the pre-season tournament. But never fear, because I am here. Sonny is your manager at Manchester United, and that's what I'm doing. I'm managing the team, managing players, managing contracts, and we will be managing transfers soon. But before that, we have to make sure the team is ready, because what is coming up is a huge stumbling block. It's the Premier League. And it's our first game in the Premier League against Crystal Palace. Can we go out there and bag the 3 points, or will it prove to be too difficult for the Manchester United squad? Do we need a Jadon Sancho, or Upamecano, even some more players? Some would say Ndidi, some would say Ousmane Dembele would be good enough. But what I can say is Sonny is here to stay. Sonny is here to manage Manchester United back to the top. But I need your help. Let me know in the comment section who we should sign. Let me know what you guys want me to do to improve the series. And for now, it has been your boy Sonny. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram. All those links in the description down below. Twitch.tv/BrosGotGame if you want to watch the live streams. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.